Hello everyone. Before I start the campus tour, let me introduce myself first. My name is Subin Jung. I'm a KAIST official student ambassador, and I'm currently a sophomore year in industrial design major. And just to introduce how we're gonna run the campus tour. First, we're gonna learn about KAIST. Actually, this presentation slides were made for most of the time students. But so this will introduce about KAIST and also the campus life in KAIST. But we have a Q&A session, so if you have any questions, you can feel free to ask in the session. And after that, we're gonna go on the campus. It's kind of cold outside, but it won't take long. It will take about 40 minutes. So, all right. So here we start. So before we start, let me begin with video. So KAIST was established in 1971 by a Korean government as a goal to educate Korean students to perform well on science and engineering. And currently we have about 10,000 students in KAIST, including both undergrad program and graduate program. And since KAIST is running by a government's money, so it's about I don't know in dollars, but it's quite a lot, as you can see, for each year. And for each student, the scholarships is about $70,000 for each student. So it's quite a lot of money is put on each student. And KAIST is known as the best science and engineering school in Korea. And the numbers are saying that in both natural science and engineering, KAIST was ranked at the first place. And worldwide, KAIST is located in the 33rd place. And for QS ranking under 50 years old is ranked at third. So, and all these numbers are number one in Korea. And especially for material science and electrical engineering is ranked at 16th and 19th place. And like the QS ranking for KAIST was, like I said, is 33rd, but it's for all the all the universities. Like I said, KAIST is engineering school. So for engineering school, KAIST is ranked at 16th place in worldwide. And Reuters top 75 Asia's most innovative university, KAIST has ranked first place for 3 years in a row. And for computer science, there's a ranking for computer science, and both computer science and AI, KAIST is located at 7th place. And I know that in foreign universities, a lot of schools are taking this system. It's basically when you first come to KAIST as a freshman, you don't take a major. So you spend whole year learning about basic stuff like general biology, general physics, and then after a year, in a sophomore year, you choose a major. KAIST is the first school in Korea which have taken this system, and this system has helped a lot of freshmen to find their major they want. As you see, 50% of the students who changed, 50% of students have changed their major upon this admission. And like I mentioned, KAIST is science and engineering school, so most of the major is in engineering and natural science, but we also have management engineering, and we have a system called transdisciplinary studies. It's basically for the whole 4 years of undergraduate program, you don't choose a major. You can choose whatever courses you want, and you don't get GPA on it, to help them to really take a course that really helps them. And in order to graduate in KAIST, we have to take one of these 6 tracks. So basically, you have to take more than one major. So we have double major and advanced major and minor major. And for minor major, you can choose various minors such as cultural technology, economics, and entrepreneurship. And when you choose your major in KAIST, you can choose regardless of your GPA and capacity. So, like if everyone wants to go to a computer science major, it's possible to get all 800 students to go to the computer science major, regardless of GPA and capacity. And for choosing minor and double major, it's also the same. So the scholarship system, KAIST provide full scholarship program. It's not for everyone, but student who's over 2.7 of GPA can get this full scholarship. So 90% of students get this full scholarship. And if your GPA is not over 2.7, you still get half scholarship. It's about $1,500 for each semester. So if your GPA is lower than 2.7, it's still very cheap. Also, you get monthly stipend. A scholarship is based on your GPA, but this stipend is you get regardless of your GPA. You get about $150 for each month, and you can use it however you want. And then we also have various scholarships like KPF, PSS, and Samsung scholarship. And research program. Most of the school students participate in research in graduate years. But in KAIST, since there are a lot of students who's very talented, undergrad students can participate in research program. They can choose whatever topic they want, and then when they apply for this program, KAIST provide them advisor professors and research grants. And you also can get a GPA for this program too. For example, Kim Subin from chemistry major. When he was in undergrad year, he covered a paper in the Journal of Royal Society of England. And not just these examples, there are a lot of students who's actually achieving very successful awards by using this program. And startup supports. There are a lot of entrepreneurs from KAIST. Do you guys know Naver? It's very popular search platform in Korea, like Google. The founder of it is from KAIST. So since there are a lot of students who's actually participating in startup and who wants to start up their own company, KAIST have provided various ways to support them. First is Startup KAIST. It's basically school where you can learn about startup. You can learn about laws. You can learn how to manage your teams. And then we have Idea Factory. It's basically a place where you can make prototypes. We have laser cutters, 3D printers, and CNC machines to quickly make the prototype of your own idea. And then we have Master of Entrepreneurship and Innovation. So it's similar to Startup KAIST. As a graduate program, you can learn about entrepreneurship and how to manage engineering and management at the same time. All right, so let's learn how KAIST students are enjoying their campus life in KAIST. First, KAIST, when KAIST is actually, most of the students are from science specialized school, but some people like me are from regular school. So if students are from regular school, they're very worried like that if they're gonna do well on the system. So on the courses, because courses are in English and they're very advanced courses. So you can get early education on it before you come to KAIST. And then we have Language Center for foreign students. All the courses in KAIST, 100% are in English. So you, professor through a lecture in English, and you take quiz in English, you take assignment in English, but still there's foreign students who want to learn Korean. So we provide Korean proofreading. You can learn Korean with professionals, and you can also get a one-on-one customized language course where one foreign student and one Korean student can communicate. Yeah, it's a buddy program. It says 1 Korean and 3 to 4 foreigners, but there's been more Koreans who want to participate in buddy program. So right now it's 1 Korean and 1 foreign student. They match together and they spend their campus life together. They eat dinner together to actually exchange their culture and English at the same time. And dormitory, KAIST dormitory is provide various types for all students. So and it's very cheap. It says it's $100 per month. I said we give monthly stipend on about $150 each month, so you can use that money to pay for the dormitory. So about 90% of students are living in a dormitory because we have full storage of this dormitory system, and you can choose your roommate from sophomore. And we have gyms, convenience store, and lounge in the dormitory. And we also provide various types of academic space. We have two big buildings. First is Academic Cultural Complex. We're gonna look into these buildings while we're doing the campus tour. So first is Academic Cultural Complex. We have library, vision hall, and cultural building in that building. And we have about 200,000 of books in the library. And we have group study room and study room where it's very quiet, and also study room which is very loud, and you can choose one of them and study in there. And we also have undergraduate French library. And we also have lots of sports facilities. We have 2 soccer fields and 1 big building called sports complex, and we're gonna see in the campus tour. It's very huge, and we have gyms, basketball court, and like climbing walls and everything in there. We also have swimming pool inside of that. And amenities, we have post office, banks, convenience store, like all these restaurants are in KAIST. So students can students doesn't have to go outside to get something. Everything they need is inside of KAIST. Also, one of the big thing, KAIST have hospital in the campus. So we provide family medicine, internal medicine, neurology, radiology, hematology, and dentistry. And we have Student Health Insurance Association. So if you paid about $20 for each semester, you can get 50% of what you spend on this hospital. Also, this supports not just the student, but the family of the students. And we have a lot of festivals. So these are actually for students, but if you're interested, I can. Should I? All right. So I'll just go on quickly. We have strawberry party where students gather up in spring and they eat strawberry. It started like 30 to 40 years ago, and when the strawberry farm near KAIST was having a very hard time, students actually went there and buy all the strawberry. And since then, like every spring we are doing this party. And then we have Daejeon. It's basically largest festival in KAIST. So all these famous artists come to KAIST and they perform the concert. And we also have a lot of booths run by students. And we have Kant. This is also a music festival. And we have KAIST Post-Tech Science War. Do you guys know Post-Tech? Post-Tech is also one of the good engineering school in KAIST. So KAIST and Post-Tech is basically like MIT and Caltech in Korea. So they're having a competition with each other. So they actually compare each other, which is better and better. So we actually do the sports tournaments every year. So we do baseball game, basketball game, and we also do AI game, and we also do the hacking and esports. But every single year, KAIST has won most of the games. And we also have student culture festival. And so after graduation, so what KAIST do? Very amazing numbers. 25% of semiconductor industry and 23% of science technology leaders and 20% of professors in Korea are alumni of KAIST. It's very amazing numbers, and as you can see, 64% of students who get bachelor degree actually go to the master program. And for that students, 86% of students go to KAIST graduate school. KAIST is known as, KAIST has shown the great performance both in undergraduate and graduate school, but KAIST graduate school has acknowledged in worldwide more than undergraduate program. So if you graduate from other undergraduate school from Korea, it's very hard to get into KAIST graduate school. But if you graduate from KAIST undergraduate, you can go to the KAIST graduate school very easily. And about 30% of students who get master's degree go to the doctorate program. And students actually go to various companies such as Samsung, LG, SK, and KT. Alright, so this was it. It's actually my first time doing this in English, and also for professors. I usually do this thing in Korean and for very young students. So I was very nervous, so I probably made a lot of mistakes, but thank you for listening, and if you're free to ask anything.
There you go.
Very good.
Next question. Thank you very much for a very exciting presentation. I'm just curious about the information about the student first year, right? They can really choose, and then the next year they can choose the specific program. And this not regarding the GPA, and also the it's possible because if anybody want to study in, for instance, computer science, then the task will be very big, right? And the laboratory also require more equipment. So how is possible the student can choose anything?
It's actually more students in undergrad major means KAIST gonna bring more professors to teach them. So basically, it's actually happening. So KAIST has about 800 students in each year, and then about 400 students are in electrical engineering major and computer science major. So basically, half of the students are in 2 majors, and we have 15 majors. So in other majors, such as industrial design major or nuclear and quantum engineering major, they have about 8 to 10 students in each year. So it's very quite have comparison about 200 students in one major and 5 students in one major. And actually, KAIST has tried to actually give full support in both major. So I hope it can be that.
The second question is regarding the competitiveness. How many applicants that want to study in KAIST, and who is the available seats? So can you compare, for instance, if 100 students, not student yet, from senior high student want to study in KAIST, and how many students will be accepted in KAIST?
I don't know much about foreign student admission, but I'll answer for a Korean student admission. When I applied it, I would say the rate was about 5 to 1 students. So for accepting 500 students, about 2,000 to 3,000 people applied for KAIST system. Yeah. And I would say KAIST is one of the hardest schools to get in Korea. So basically, if you're from regular school, you have to be number 1 in school, high school. Yeah. But for a student who's from a science specialized school, they actually come to KAIST more easily. But for in regular school or liberal arts school, it's very hard to get.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for such a nice presentation. Actually, my question is about the collaboration, as we have seen for the student. So is there any kind of opportunity available in which the faculty of KAIST can collaborate with faculty of other universities?
Yes, we have exchange student program. So we have various schools all over the world which has taken the program of exchange students, like NYU and Berlin Engineering School and all that schools.
So for our student, is there any possibility for the short-term exchange? Because most of the students who are enrolled with us, it will be easy for them to come here to the KAIST for a month, for a semester, or even for the summer semester and so on. And later on we can get the detail of it. Another one you haven't shown the competition between KAIST Devali and post-tech.
Oh yeah.
In terms of academia and in terms of research, I mean, you have shown some competition in sports, but what's the status of scholarly contribution both sides have made so far? Thank you.
I'll answer the second question first. So for KAIST and PostTech, it's actually they say it's a competition, but what I think and what numbers say is not really a competition because KAIST has shown better performance for every single year. So in QS ranking, KAIST was located in higher place, and in ranking in Korea, it's very one of the popular news posts actually do the ranking system, and KAIST was always the first, and PostTech was about third and fourth. So and because KAIST has more professors and more research.
That's what I was asking. That what's the reason that KAIST is performing better? Because we also have competition in our university sometime. So want to ask the reason and the technique behind that KAIST is on the top.
I would say the KAIST is run by government and PostTech is run by a company, which named PostCo. So the money put on to each school is quite different. Also, PostTech's actually they are depends on how PostCo is spending their money. Sometimes PostTech don't have money, so they don't have enough money to put on the research. But KAIST is run by government, and they have amount of money they have to put into this school. So we get more support, and also we are bigger. So for PostTech, each year 200 students come to PostTech, but in KAIST we are about 800 to 900. So more people, more research area, more research labs. I'll say that's why KAIST is performing better. And your first question was how students from other schools can have a chance to learn in KAIST, right? I think we have lab internship. So each lab actually they not 100%, but most of the time, most of the summer break and winter break, they do the lab internship program, and not just KAIST students, but also students from other schools can apply that lab internship program.
That would be great if our students get the exposure to those internship programs, especially the undergrad student, then they will preferably come for masters of KAIST. Because they will know about the standard, they will know about the procedure, and even they will know about the process through which they can get enrolled in the master program. Yeah, thank you.
We actually support all this information in KAIST website. You can search up KAIST official. We have website, and all these slides, I made these slides from that official website, so you can get all the information.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for nice presentation. I would like to ask about how many departments provide courses taught in English in KAIST.
Like I said, 100% of the courses.
100%.
Yeah, courses.
For bachelor,
Yeah.
for master, and
Yeah.
okay, that's good thing. Because in our university, we have international undergraduate program. So the special class taught in English, and they were asked to go abroad and to take the, for example, double degree program or internship for 1 semester, or even short visit for 2 weeks, for example. So it's possible also to receive them. Is it correct?
Yes.
Okay. How many quota, for example? How many quota to receive students from abroad
various types of way programs that support others, students of school from other foreign schools to come to KAIST. But I'll say the first, for exchange student system program.
Exchange.
For that, we have about semester.
Mm.
Yeah.
And what number of students you receive for exchange?
I don't know the exact number, but
Different maybe.
I'll say when I take a course for about 30 to 40 students, I'll say 2 or 3 students are exchange students. So I'll
2 or
say
3 students.
Yeah.
So it means 2 students from Pakistan, for example, 1 student from our university.
We are looking forward.
As far as I know, there is no fixed quota for international students. We actually have a quota for domestic students, but there's no restriction. But or this will not reach the quota restriction for the international students. So that's why we extend basically a bit more international students.
Thank you. And about the scholarship for foreigner, how many is there any maximum for student to get scholarship from abroad for bachelor and also master and PhD? Is there any number?
I don't know the exact number, and I don't know how how they provide the scholarship for students from abroad. But I'll say because I think you can get that information if you go on the official KAIST website. They have banner for admission part, and if you go that page, you can get information. I'm sorry that I can't answer.
Yeah. Of course,
I think the answer is somewhat similar. So we basically offer the tuition and fees waiver for every international students, every international graduate students, basically.
Because
and there's no
you have a limited number of,
no,
for example.
no, there's no limited number or not reaching that limited number. So basically, the waiver is for every student.
They treat the Korean and international the same way.
No, it's only for international students. Actually,
Okay.
for domestic students, we actually charge them a tuitions and fees for graduate program. But usually, it's being paid by their advisors. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
And is there any, is there any specific time duration in which the student can apply?
Oh, that's a good question. So
Yeah.
we have 3 admission periods every year. So we have 1 admission period for the spring semester entrance, and 2 additional for the fall semester entrance. And each period is let me recall it. So the fall semester entrance period, admission period, just started, I think, if I know correctly, for the early admission track, and we have another a regular admission track for the fourth semester, for the same fourth semester, which will be from, as I remember correctly, from March.
From March?
Yes.
Right. And how long it will take to get mature?
So the entire process will be around 2 months for each admission.
So means in May, or the end of May, the student would be able to know about what's his status.
Yeah. Right.
Because most of the time, when our students are applying to Europe or to US or even any other place, so they got recommendation in April and May, and then they apply for visa, which take 2 to 3 months, and they start in September.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it will be helpful if they get the in time means decision about their admission. So it will be very helpful to them to get enrolled.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's let me just you're right. That is correct. And our admission like a procedure is a bit faster than like those. So as I said, for targeting the fourth semester, our admission period can start from the March. And it's not gonna take so long.
Right. And what about undergrad admission and postgrad admission?
It's a postgraduate admission, and for undergrad admission, actually I don't know much about it because like basically it's like be processed by not by the department.
Right.
Yeah.
It is basically a call for undergrad students intake. I think last date is in December, I guess. So you don't know anything, you think? No, I see.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know much about it.
Thank you.
Is it
Thank you.
July?
For undergraduate, the regular and in January.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Like I shared a call with my students on the undergrad call. So they are very interested, that's why I'm asking. If someone you know who know about that undergrad, do let me know.
Okay.
Thank you.
Just to supplement the answer before, I was a KAIST program coordinator this year. So KAIST program is a KAIST International Summer School program, and that is offering two tracks. One is basically students take courses during summer break, and the other one is a student go to a lab to do their short-term research project. Basically, they contact the professor, it's one of them, and then when they get to have a chance to do the, so basically when they get an offer from the professor, then you can apply for that KAIST program so that students can perform their research project in Korea during the summer break. This has been stopped because of the COVID pandemic situation, but this resumed this year. So students can, I'm sure they can apply next year as well. So
That's
I
good.
hope this helps as well.
That's good. Thank you.
No worries.
So that's it. So we are now going for the tour, right?
Oh, we are. Okay, so is there any more question? Alright, so we will take rest of 5 minutes and we will go on a tour at 4:40.